Beginning your research. This is AgCom 400, and I'm Dr. Baker. When you begin researching for this class, you will begin with the process of researching. You'll be gathering secondary research, which means you won't actually be conducting research yourself, but you will be finding out what others have covered on that topic and processing that topic into a way that is understandable for your readers. Very first step will be to define your subject. And in your analytical report, you can choose whatever subject you would like. I encourage you to choose a subject that truly interests you because you will be using this subject for subsequent assignments in this class. Then you need to formulate a research question, which will be extremely important in focusing your research. Then develop a methodology. How will you find information? And triangulate your sources. What I mean by this is you need to have multiple types of sources, not just one type of source. You will need to have some scholarly sources, some popular sources, and maybe other educational sources on the topic. You will also need to appraise information and determine the reliability of that information. Researching specifically for your assignment. Your initial research will begin with your analytical report. This would be an excellent research question for an analytical report. What is the difference between organic and conventional farming? This is a topic that you could find much information on. It's specific enough that you could do some comparing and contrasting. And remember, in your analytical report assignment, it needs to be unbiased writing. It's plain writing instead of persuasive writing. However, we will be using the same topic in a persuasive manner later, so gather all of the information you can. But remember, at this point, we really want to remain unbiased. A good research question is very specific. In the first section of your report, you need to expand that topic to include more than just addressing your question. You can think U.S.-wide and even internationally. Find everything on your topic initially to provide good background information and provide a need for your study. I like to think of this as a funnel. At the very beginning of your analytical report, you start out at the broad, wide top of that funnel. And then you get a little more specific and a little more specific until you address your specific research question. Always remember to include a purpose statement in your analytical report. This will help guide your reader throughout the process. Next, you need to make sure you find quality sources. You will need at least 5 sources, and at least 3 of these need to be scholarly. When I say scholarly, I mean peer-reviewed publications. So these could be journal articles, these could be books that are peer-reviewed that have an editor and citations, not just popular books. Textbooks are a good choice for a scholarly reference. 2 of your sources can be popular. They don't have to be popular, but sometimes having popular sources may provide a stronger need for the research question that you're addressing. In other words, possibly a popular source, if we're going back to our question of differences between organic and conventional farming, we could have a popular book that talked about all the benefits of organic farming. And there may be some things within that subject that are a little questionable, and you're going to then address those in a scholarly way with your scholarly sources. So what do I mean by scholarly? A little more specific. Peer-reviewed journal articles or books with scholarly references. And then popular can be magazines, newspapers, websites. It can also be books if those are popular books as opposed to ones with scholarly references. You will need to create an annotated bibliography when you submit your assignment for references and topic choice. You will need 5 annotations, 1 for each source. Each annotation should include no more than 150 words and be between 3 and 5 sentences long. You'll need the complete APA citation. See the Citing Your Sources section for more information on that. You need the main focus or purpose of the work, the usefulness or relevance to your research topic specifically. Continuing with your annotated bibliography, think about special features of the work that were unique or helpful. and any conclusions or observations reached by the author. Conclusions and observations reached by you. These may be different than the ones reached by the author. There are examples in your book and in your syllabus. A few other things to think about. For your topic, you need to include a brief summary of your topic and what question or questions you will be answering in your analytical report. Include a purpose statement. Thinking about this up front will provide direction for you and your readers. And include what audience your report will address. Will it address the K-State student body, students within your major? Maybe it's broader than that, but think about a specific audience you will address. As you begin to research for your assignment, K-State University has amazing resources through their library. You just need to go to www.lib.k-state.edu, and this is the page you'll be brought to. I want to point out a few features for you, specifically the Search It tool right here. You can type in the topic that you're researching for and click Search, and it will go directly to databases and e-journals to help you. You can also click on the Research tab and find more information about specific databases, digital collections, and e-journals. Normally, if you search in a database or an e-journal, you will find scholarly sources. There's also an Ask a Librarian feature, which I've used myself quite a few times. During regular business hours, there is a librarian available and ready to chat with you, so you can just type in your question and they will get back to you immediately. Also, specifically for our course, they have developed some information based on your assignment. So librarians have worked with us, they're familiar with your assignment, and they know what you need to do. If you click here under Use a Class and Research Guide, you click on that and it will take you to a list of classes. And you will notice that the third one down here is AgCom 400. That's our class. You click on it and they have specifically developed a class guide for us. So welcome to AgCom 400 class guide. You can find information here about your assignment and what you need to do. So they have our assignment, they know what's going on with it, and can help you with your research if you need help. You can also click here at the top about scholarly sources, about journal articles, about books, and how to cite sources. So this is an excellent resource for you as you prepare your analytical report.